Good evening, everyone. This is Spook, and we are live, and we're playing some Dragon Quest II tonight. So we basically got as far as taking the Princess of Moonbrook back to what's left of her place, and I actually forgot, we're supposed to visit Canuck Middenhall as well, and then I think we're going to go work our way to the Dragon's Horns. Oh, that's right, we just got the Thief's Key. That's right, okay, so yeah. So now we can open red treasure chests. And I look like a cat now, which I think is a positive movement in my character's career. New items, you say? Well, I mean, the iron helmet and iron... Actually, this is good for multiple characters. I don't know how much money I have in the bank, but I'm definitely going to look. Not that I remember where the bank is. There's not even a bank in this town, is there? So, I decided to play with Mix It Up a little bit, because I wanted to see how difficult it was to implement something. And we now have a thou counter. If you type an exclamation mark and then the word thou, it will be tracked on a counter that will appear briefly on screen. Zuzucat mentioned it last night, and I thought it would be kind of funny to do, so I decided to find out how much work it would be to add that to Mix It Up. Turns out it was pretty easy, so maybe I'll do more silly things like that in the future. Oh, a strength ring. Yes. Yeah, an extra 9 points of strength will not go amiss. That's excellent. Do you have any chests? No? Okay. So... let's check here. No, there's no vault in this town. There are, however... hold on. I do see some locked doors. Oh, that's one I can't go through, but this one I can. Man, how am I supposed to loot your castle if I can't even get in the door? Oh, actually, wait. This is Middenhall. That's technically my castle. Prisons are full of innocent men. It looks like there's someone back there. Oh, a crackle scroll. Okay, well, let's teach that to the Prince of Canuck. Z, thank you kindly for the subscription. So that takes us up to 3 out of 10 for the sub goal that we will probably not reach, but hey, it's fun anyway. How are you doing tonight? And I noticed it didn't make the noise that I set it up to make, so that's actually a little disappointing. I'm gonna have to have a look at that. Alright, well, let's go see the king.
Princess of Moonbrook, it is truly a relief to see thee well. Thou hast done me right proud in seeing the princess safely back to us, my son. And you, young Canuck,
oh, fun.
Tidings of thine own heroism. I thank thee for resolving to accompany my son on his travels. I do not doubt that he is greatly
Alright, I'm gonna have to test this because we did get a thou in there. Okay. I don't know why it says 12. I actually just set it to 0 a few minutes ago, but
Moonbrook is...
this is literally just testing a feature.
I see. So Hargon is indeed abroad once more. We must give thanks at least that thou wert delivered safely unto Middenhall, Princess. Thou hast suffered much, but thou wilt suffer no longer while I yet live. Pray, remain here in the castle, that no further danger might befall thee.
Oh no,
Yes,
danger's
my
her middle
thanks,
name.
Majesty. And yet I cannot accept this kindness. I am resolved to journey with my cousins, to see that Hargon pays for his crimes.
Thou art. We know not even where Hargon is to be found, and yet you would seek him out wheresoever he may be enslaved.
It works.
We would, and we will not be swayed. We will fight to the last to see that none of the other realms suffers the fate that befell Moonbrook. For we are the descendants of mighty Erdrick, and this is our duty.
Indeed it is, and I applaud your recognition of it. Why, I'm halfway inclined to accompany you myself.
And yet thou must needs remain here and guard thy realm.
Quiet,
We
Paranel. We could use a meat
understand,
shield.
Majesty. None can know when the Horde might strike again.
Okay,
speak
I'm
the
too
truth,
amused
of
by
course.
this silly little
My
feature.
duty lieth here in Middenhall. The duty of ridding us of foul Hargon and returning peace to this world must fall to you, young heroes. I await your triumphant return. Thou wilt prevail, my son. Thou must. This shall prove. Should such proof ever be required, may it aid thee in thy quest.
The Mark of Middenhall. Well, I don't know if that does anything or if it's just a key item, but it's good to know it's there. Alright, as always. Alright, so it's just here. Okay, so lacking a bank in this town, I can't really go get my... I can't buy any new gear until I visit a town that has a bank. I can at least pick up some Chimera Wings, and while I don't technically need them because I have a character who has the Zoom spell, if she dies, we're definitely going to have a problem. So we'll just keep those in the item bag for emergencies. But I believe she cast Zoom for free. Yep. So we were supposed to go to Cannock. And we'll go talk to the royal family there, and then we'll make our way to our proper destination. Oh, and is this person informing me they have new loot too? Well, they have Dazzle Me Not and Moonwarp Bulb. Okay, those will both eventually be useful. Oh, this guy's got new stuff too. Okay. $1,200 for the Cloak of Evasion. Good on 2 characters too. Well, that's... Ooh, that's gonna have to wait, 'cause I don't make that kind of money easily. I mean, I did have that major influx of cash from selling the golden claws that I won from the gacha machine. But that's not really a repeatable event, unfortunately. Alright, and let's get that thou counter ready.
Princess, full glad am I to see thee whole and hale. But What of thy father?
Alas, I alone escaped the assault on Moonbrook.
It cannot be. It simply cannot be. Mighty Moonbrook.
We can only imagine what thou hast suffered, dear child. If there is aught we might do.
You are kind indeed, all of you.
So, where next? Journeyest thou to Middenhall?
The three of you alone mean to take on foul Hargon?
Better that
His
than to
name
live in
is so
fear.
close to
To
hard
live
on,
in
I
a
can't
world
stop
governed
thinking
by
it.
fear.
Valiant words indeed, my son. But this is not a fight that may be walked away from with mere cuts and bruises. Knowing this, thou would still venture forth to face him? Truly, the blood of mighty Erdrick doth flow through thy veins.
Watch over these lands in my absence, Father. Over Cannock itself, over Gwaelin's Gate, over the lakes and the lands beyond. We know not when the fiends might strike again.
Fear not, my son. Though I grew complacent in the face of such long-lasting peace, I suffer that affliction no longer. Cannock's defenses will be redoubled. Thou needest not worry on that score.
Ah, one more thing before we depart. The monsters we encountered spoke of sigils. It seems they seek them out. Know you of what they might be?
Sigils. Did they mean perhaps the 5 great symbols of power made so long ago by mighty Erdrick?
I have heard tell of these. Though they seem to the naked eye as mere stones, they impart great power upon those who wield them. Power destructive and redemptive both.
But why should the monsters be at such pains to acquire them? Do they covet that self-same power, perhaps?
So,
We can only guess. As to the fiend's motive, and alas, as to the whereabouts of the sigils. For it is not known where or in whose keeping mighty Erdrick left them.
But wheresoever
and
they
also,
may be,
Erdrick
they
didn't
cannot
make
be
them.
suffered to fall into the hands of those who would use them for evil. And if Hargon's minions do indeed mean to make them their own, then in seeking them out, perhaps Hargon too might be found.
Perhaps indeed. We shall endeavor to discover all that might be known about them.
One last thing before thou departest. This will make proof of thy bloodline to any who might seek such proof.
Thank you, Father, Mother. Now, I must away to adventure.
May fortune follow thee, beloved son. And shouldst thou ever find thyself in need, do not hesitate to return to us here.
Okay, so that's a little interesting because we saw the sigils being crafted as part of the endgame of Dragon Quest I, where you're the first descendant. Well, not first, but you play as a descendant of Erdrick as opposed to Erdrick himself, which you did in Dragon Quest III, which has no mention of the sigils. So I don't know if it's just like characters getting lore wrong, which that's fine. Oh, yeah, we've talked to these guys before. Huh. It appears that there's no bank here. Well, that's unfortunate. So, oh, the road map. Okay, so we're making our way down to that tower, and Swampshine is about as close as we're going to get. I think the only thing that was in the Swamp Shrine was the Mirror of Ra. And now a simple beatdown, and there goes the smog. Wait a sec. Oh, hello. Oh, we can't get there from here. Well, okay. Looks like we have a slightly longer walk to go on until we get to this tower. I'm actually kind of looking forward to that. See if it's a little bit of a challenge. Okay. I wonder if I should just teleport to the town nearby. Yeah, let's go to Moonahan. Unless I'm mistaken. Hold on. Yeah, that is where I'll have to go, because we gotta go up around these mountains. And it looks like there's actually something... There's a village there, it looks like, as well as a secret spot. So yeah, let's go to Moonahan. Looks like I actually have to navigate a little bit. That's fine. And I think I just saw that there's a vault in this town, so maybe we can upgrade some equipment a little bit. Oh, hey! I couldn't open that door before. What do we have in here? Well, Pope. Oh, okay. So apparently we have a spell for removing the fizzle effect. Or rather, a spell, and only the princess can learn it. Dun dun. Okay, well, we will have to come back here when we get a different key, because I have no idea what this is. But it certainly, certainly looks important. Do I still have... I still have one of these tickets. Alright. Oh, the dancers. Hey, now that I have a woman in the party, can she wear that? And does it, you know, does it affect her skills at all? Oh, she already has one. Okay, well, why don't we sell the spare then? And there we go with the tickets again. So carrying 17, almost 1,800 gold. Let's find the vault. For some reason it's in the church. I guess I'm not going to question that. Alright, let's see what my best options are to equip the party. Of course, if need be, we can always go back to a prior town that has new equipment, depending on what's available here. So the steel broadsword we could give to the Prince of Cannock, and that's literally it here. Besides, he currently has a boomerang anyway, so I'm not really looking at straight up numbers there. So let's head back to Midenhall, whatever words. Okay, Iron Axe for the main character seems like a good investment, and then 2 shields, and 2 helms. Oh, wow, this is going to be a little expensive. Okay, the Holy Lance is a keeper. We might as well get rid of the Divine Dagger since the Lance is strictly better. Okay, so we're going to take another trip over to Cannock, since they had the Cloaks of Evasion there. And those, I think they're good for 2 of the characters. I forgot I had 3,000 in my bank. That was more than I expected. Alright. And we'll go ahead and sell their old armor. It's 2,500 we can put back in the bank. And we have to do that at a different town, don't we? Yeah, okay, so we'll just zoom back to Moonahan. I'm glad they opened up Zoom so you can just pick a location, and I know that's been a thing for a while, but it's kind of useful in these remakes since the, in the original version of the game, if you used a wing of the Chimera, it would take you back to the last town you entered, I think. It was either the last town you entered or the last town you slept in. I forget which. Oh shit, are you kidding me? Oh hey, an edge boomerang is also good. I mean, I can sell it. I seem to be a little bit lucky today. Yeah, I think I still have one. Yeah, let's... Okay, I don't think anyone else can equip an edged boomerang. So we've got 2 we can sell, is what it comes down to. I'm fine with that, since that's money. And I was just about to visit the vault anyway to drop off what I have. So, we're looking good right now. So back up to 4,400, and I just put 3,000 in the bank. Or I just pulled 3,000 out of the bank. Now we're putting 4,400 back. It kind of feels like equipment is a bit of a growth industry. I mean, granted, the Tombola tickets and some luck with the edged boomerangs there really helped, but wow. Okay. We're freshly equipped, we've saved. Now it's time to go on a bit of a trek to get to that tower. I'm kind of curious, though, who's actually going to ask us for proof of our royal lineage? That's something I mean, I didn't play that much of the original. I think I got about as far as the Dragon's Horn. But I mean, that was a long time ago. Like, I didn't even get to the boat. And it's always a big point in these games. It's like, hey, boats. Now, can I... Oh. Oh, whips do hit groups. Okay. Well, that really puts the odds in our favor, then. Having multiple weapons that can hit multiple enemies like that makes my life a lot easier. Oh, just minutes in and I'm already going the wrong way. Awesome. Ah! Now that only hits the Spike's hair. That's not actually great. Start with the Cobra King. You hit everyone, and... Okay, we have to travel south. Whoops. Oh, and somebody got poisoned. Oh, can Parallel do that? She cannot. Okay. Dun, dun. Oh, okay, so it has a random chance to dazzle when it hits. I was wondering how that worked. Anyway. I'm gonna duck into town and just hit the inn real quick. So the embarrassing start to my journey doesn't cost me too much. There we go. $60 per night. Man, I should get a trimmer for my ear hair. Ugh. Okay, so we need to go just east of these mountains and then up the river. And I think I'm gonna pop a little holy water here. Okay, so I'm going to check out the secret spot in what looks like a village here. Because can I honestly play a game without getting horribly distracted? Oh, look at that. There's a little bag on that tree. 307 gold coins. And yeah, this... Oh, maybe it's abandoned. I'm not sure. Okay, well, the title's kind of a giveaway, isn't it? So that's going to take at least the magic key. I think it's the first time I've seen a full well in this game. They're normally empty and you can jump into them. But, doesn't look like there's actually much to see here. We'll have to remember to come back later. Is this a location I can zoom to? Okay. Alright, well. Curiosity has been piqued and satisfied. Let's get back to business. Oh, I see something shiny up at the end of that peninsula. Okay, well that's... See, does cattle prod work on the... Okay, that's a single enemy, that's a group, but that's... Only the ant is vulnerable. That should be... Alright, now we just have to deal with these crabs and their defenses. And it looks like that's all going to fall on the main character, since everyone else is doing pretty negligible damage. Well, not the worst find. We can... Oh, not gonna lie, that is alarming. Actually, wait, maybe her Hypno Whip can proc. I did once, that's something. Oh, and wow. Crackle pretty much carried that fight. Good to know. A quartet of Restless Knights looked a little bit, looked like a bit... what is this? Oh, and they're broken up so that's not all one contiguous group. See, Propeller Blade's neat and all, but it only hits one at a time. See how many a regular attack does against a Scornet. And Crackle this group over here. I'll let her go after these ones. Okay. Yeah, when troops get broken up like that, it's always, oh, that'll take more effort than I want to put into this. I guess that's one of the differences you get with Dragon Quest and SMT. You know, SMT or AoEs always hit all targets, but then Dragon Quest they deal with groups, which can be treacherous. So let's see. None of my specials are hitting vulnerabilities here. So let's go ahead. Let him crackle that. There we go. Oh, I should probably add this to my list, but I never beat Radiant Historia. Maybe that would be a good one for stream sometime. Oh, what? Okay, that was... I did not realize crabs could summon more of each other and do a crabitalism. Wait, is that it? There we go. Well, there's something here. Ooh, what's in the box? I'm not going to turn my nose up at 500 gold coins. Oh, and we got a chest here, a pot with some bulbs. So there are non-obvious places where things can be hidden in those. It'll just be like by a random tree or something. I usually have to use another... Wait, hold on. I just remembered. We have nose for treasure now. I don't know if dig is ever actually useful. Ah, whoa. Okay. Well, these won't be a problem. Oh, hey, a level. And, oh, 13 hit points. Oh, and bang. Okay. Bang doesn't hit too hard, but it does hit every enemy, regardless of grouping. So it's not exactly a game breaker, but it's pretty useful regardless. We'll go ahead and throw Bang out there, see what kind of damage we're working with. Just a little bit. Seems to be about on the same level as having the main character do Stone's Throw. Oh, it's only five mana. Big Bonk finishes the crab. Jeez, I forgot how to words. There we go. Had to finish him eventually, right? Oh, and we're kind of low on mana. This, let me see. Yeah, we can't cast Crackle. Cast Crack, and that'll at least take out one. Otherwise, let's hope the Hypno Whip procs on a couple of them. Oh, you sneaky little... Nice. Hey, and we have our magic back. All right. Whistle. Hold on. Yeah, okay. So I guess if I'm grinding, that becomes kind of useful. Sesame nuts and herbs. Oh, strong medicine. Okay. Okay. We are almost there. We'll probably be just in time for the bell to go off. Yeah, let's use Cattle Prod against the werewolf. Let's have him take one of the ants out. And... excellent. I don't like those ants. Anything that can put me to sleep just needs to fuck right off. Okay. Hey, Cat Crasher, how you doing? What? Well, that was rude to Twitch. How you been? Yeah, I haven't seen you here in ages. I guess that explains it. Okay, well, we made it to the tower. That is downright homophobic of Twitch. I guess I'm not surprised, though. Alrighty. I think I follow them. At least that name looks familiar. Or maybe I don't follow them because Twitch unfollowed me without telling me. Okay, so we'll step in the tower so we can get it as a waypoint. And, alright, we got a couple minutes. Let's do a quick heal all. And see what we can see in this tower. Okay, so we have a stairway up. Is this going to be one where we have multiple paths upward, or... Let's try Zap, just see how well it works, and then we'll, see if the Hypno... Oh, 2 out of 3, not bad. Alright, and just some attack spamming should take this. There we go. And thank you for the follow. Or the refollow. What? Whoa. Okay, that's a lot of guys. So if the Raven Lunatic does what it does in other games, I want to take that out quickly. And... Alright, let's just drop the bang. I mean, you would think that would not be a difficult thing for Twitch to get right, but then again, I had problems loading it. I had problems loading Twitch on my tablet for a while, and the tablet was literally made by Amazon. Okay, we're under a minute, so I'm going to go ahead and take a short break. As always, the intermission will be accompanied by 3 minutes of ads in the hopes of preventing pre-rolls. Please stand by, we won't be long.